Let's talk about NEMA ratings. NEMA 1 is the weakest rating. Now, the higher the NEMA number goes, the stronger the system is, up to explosion proof. Solar does not need an explosion proof rating. NEMA 3R is the standard outdoor rating. It's important to know that there is a much better NEMA 4 rating. So what's the difference between NEMA 1 and NEMA 3R and NEMA 4? Well, NEMA 1 is indoors. NEMA 3R, NEMA 4 outdoors. Indoors. Should battery inverters, solar inverters be indoors? Yeah. They're electronics. They're subject to heat, degradation due to UV exposure. The screen itself can degrade. Solar inverters benefit from being in shade. Solar inverters benefit from not being exposed to weather. Solar inverters benefit from being in air conditioning. It's more a question of, on the site, what's convenient. If there's no space inside and outdoors the only option, then you can't get a NEMA 1 inverter. You need to go with a better environmental rating. That said, these inverters are designed to go outside. They are given more robust environmental ratings if you can have it. I see mistakes in thinking that because an inverter is given an outdoor environmental rating, that means it can take the most rugged and hardy environments. Let's explore the differences between NEMA 3R and NEMA 4. NEMA 3R is rated for vertical rain, dust, and corrosion. NEMA 4 is rated for splashing rain, hose-directed water, severe external condensation. So if you're building a solar array right on top of a swamp that's going to have standing pools of water underneath it, taking the extra time to have a NEMA 4 inverter is the better choice. If you're putting your inverter right where there's a yard sprinkler that's going to spray the inverter with water every morning, NEMA 3R is going to be insufficient. NEMA 3R is the standard outdoor rating of an inverter. It still needs to be protected. It can take vertical rain, but sprinkler systems, can get into it and cause damage. Furthermore, the environmental ratings of the inverters are only after the inverter has been installed and plugged up. You could ruin your inverter by assuming that because it's a NEMA 4 inverter, it can sit on site in its box outside for a few days and get rained on and then be installed and work just fine. The connections and connectors inside these inverters are big giant holes in the sides of the inverters, and they're only watertight once those holes in the sides are made up correctly. Don't let the environmental conditions of these devices excuse the lack of adequate site storage that best fits your construction schedule.